Hello Internet, my name is Croeser, playing some Pokemon here on Showdown. Today with me I've got my VGC 16 team, featuring Mega Mewtwo X. Now I'm just going to jump into a quick analysis so you'll understand what my team does when I'm using it. With my Mega Mewtwo X, I'm running the moves Aqua Tail, Drain Punch, Protect and Rock Slide. With Aqua Tail, that's mostly to get rid of the Groudon if we need to. Obviously after changing the Weather War so that we're able to use water type moves. We've got Drain Punch here to OHKO the Kangaskhan. It's also just a very strong stab move for Mega Mewtwo X, and obviously the recovery is very useful. The Protect for general defensive purposes, and Rock Slide for some spread damage and also to deal with Talonflames and Ho-Ohs. With the Talonflame here, we've got Brave Bird, Quick Guard, Tailwind and Flare Blitz. We've got Brave Bird and Flare Blitz for strong attacks, Brave Bird obviously with the priority from Gale Wings. Tailwind to set up the speed control, Quick Guard for Fake Out users and Pranksters. And we've got the Life Orb just to deal that little bit extra damage, even though I will take a bit more from Recoil. With Primal Kyogre, I've got Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, Protect and Water Spout. It's a bit of a defensive offense. Obviously I've put a little bit of stats into my defenses and HP. This is just so that I can get off as many hits as I can. It's a very hard hitter, but it's also very defensive, so we've just got to try and keep him around for the Weather War and get off as many hits as possible. Okay, here with Whimsicott, we've got Encore, Tailwind, Taunt and Worry Seed, running the Focus Sash so that it doesn't die in one hit, as it is a very frail Pokemon. We've got Encore to mess with people with Fake Out, and also for Xerneas, which is very fun to Encore into a Geomancy. It's like, sure, you can get up to +6 special attack, special defense and speed, but you're a potato. You're a potato that can't attack. I'm going to hit you with any attacking physical move that I can, and you're going to faint. So yeah, that's a good way to take out Xerneas. Very fun as well. We've got Tailwind for the speed control, Taunt for opposing Prankster users. We've got Worry Seed to mess with the Weather War, and also to get rid of a Kangaskhan's ability or a Salamancer's ability if we need it to. But it also doubles up into waking up one of my Pokemon if I need it to. Obviously changing the ability to Insomnia is very good, very utility move right there. We've got Ferrothorn here with Leftovers, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Protect and Knockoff. He's basically my little utility Pokemon. You don't bring him to every game, but when you bring him he can do a lot of work. He's got Knockoff for Cresselias and such. We've got Gyro Ball to take care of Xerneas. We've got Power Whip for Kyogres and Protect for general defense. We've got Ludicolo as our last Pokemon, running Assault Vest, Scald, Fake Out, Ice Beam and Grass Knot. So we've got the Fake Out, which is very strong in VGC 16 with the doubles format. We've got Scald to deal a lot of water damage, Ice Beam and Grass Knot for the coverage, but also Swift Swim is the main thing with Ludicolo. He will get double speed in rain, so he works very well with Kyogre and it synergizes pretty well with my team. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into a few games. Okay, so we've got a very, very meta team here, with the Kangaskhan, the Groudon, Xerneas and the Thundurus. An Amoonguss and Rotom Wash are a bit out of the ordinary, but they shouldn't be too much of an issue to deal with. I think I'm going to have to lead with Talonflame Mewtwo. I think that's my strongest lead in this scenario. because I'm expecting him to lead with the Kangaskhan and the Thundurus, which would be quite an issue with him being able to fake out and potentially get off a Swagger or Paralysis or something along those lines. So we're just going to have to run with that, with the Quick Guard. I'm going to go with the Kyogre to protect from the Groudon. I'll go with Ludicolo just to make sure I have some good I do want to have something for that Xerneas should he bring it out. I think I'm going to have to go with the Ferrothorn here, just to deal with the Xerneas, the Rotom, and the Amoonguss. Yeah, I think Ferrothorn's a good Pokemon to bring in this case. Okay, he brings out Amoonguss and Rotom first. Oh, this is gonna be a bit weird. I think I'll go. Oh dear. I think I'll go for the Drain Punch onto the Amoonguss. I think I'll double into the Amoonguss in this. Actually, no, I'll Drain. No, I really want to knock out the Amoonguss. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna Brave Bird and Drain Punch it. And he switches out. Oh dear. Oh, actually, should probably still knock out the Groudon. Ooh, okay, so that did 35%. Ooh, and the Drain Punch did not do much. Ooh, the Discharge did not quite knock out the Talonflame, but it got the Paralysis. Oh dear. Okay, I think my best play here is to just protect and Tailwind. Oh dear, this is quite the matchup here. Oh, and he switches the Groudon out for the Xerneas. I get the Tailwind off and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but I protected. Excellent. I think I'm going to swap out to the... Oh god. I am really worried about that Xerneas getting off Geomancy this turn. That could be a real issue here. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to go with the Aqua Tail Brave Bird into the Xerneas. Oh, but he could protect. What do I do here? I think I'll go Drain Punch onto the Rotom and Brave Bird onto the Xerneas. Okay, the Xerneas takes roughly 50% damage, and I do about 60% damage to the Rotom, and he does get the Geomancy off, which is going to be a bit of a problem here. Gets off that Hydro Pump, but I think I should be able to knock them out here. Ooh. I think I'll go with Ferrothorn and protect Gyro Ball. Yeah, I'll just protect Gyro Ball to deal with this Xerneas. He could Will-O-Wisp into the Ferrothorn slot. Oh no, he's just going to switch out. Okay. Oh, and he protects with the Xerneas. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Tailwind's about to run out. This is problematic. Ooh. I think in this scenario I just want to switch out into Kyogre and Gyro. Oh my, this is so rough, because I want to just deal damage to the Groudon as well. No, I just want to Gyro Ball into the Xerneas. I can deal with the Groudon later. That won't. Oh, critical hit onto the Ferrothorn. And Eruption fails because of the Kyogre. Excellent. Xerneas dead, the biggest threat taken care of. He's got the Rotom, and he's got the Amoonguss in the back. Okay, there we go. Amoonguss comes out. I have no longer got Tailwind up, but that is not an issue. He's going to send out his Rotom into that slot. I'm going to Power Whip. There we go. Ice Beam onto the Amoonguss does a huge amount of damage. Giga Drain does not do anywhere near as much as he needed it to. Oh yes. I am very happy with these plays. Oh, this is a bit rough though. I think he's gonna go for an Eruption here. So I think my best play is to protect the Ferrothorn and switch out into Mega Mewtwo X. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Just get an Eruption, probably going to take out the Mewtwo. Oh, does not even take out the Mewtwo. Those bulky stats coming in there, but the Giga Drain will take it out. Alright, and out comes the Kyogre once again. We'll go for an Origin Pulse. I want to protect here and Gyro Ball onto the... Oh, nah. I want to protect and Power Whip onto the Groudon. Oh dear. Oh, okay. So apparently Rage Powder doesn't work on grass types. That's good to know. Let's just check up here. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I don't think Groudon and Kyogre have been out on the same turn. I think I'm just. This is so rough. Gonna go for an Origin Pulse. And a Gyro Ball. Yes! Okay, my Kyogre's faster. Excellent. And now this Gyro Ball should take out the Amoonguss. No, it doesn't. It is not even close to taking out the Amoonguss. But I'm just going to protect here. Use my leftovers to heal up a little bit. And I will knock off to secure the win. Ooh, but his Amoonguss was faster and Spore wouldn't have worked anyway. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Surviving on 3% HP from the Ferrothorn. What an amazing first game. Okay, so let's hop on into a second game. Whew, that last game was pretty intense. Whew, okay, so we're looking at a Giratina, Kyogre, Kangaskhan, Zapdos, Aegislash, and Cresselia. With the Giratina being Origin form. Very interesting team. Looks like they might be going with a Trick Room setup from... Oh, actually no, it looks like they might be going with Tailwind. I'm not sure, the Aegislash is putting me off. It makes it difficult to tell. I don't know, it might be Trick Room, might be Tailwind. Either way, they're going to be trying something to put the speed in their advantage. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think my best lead here might be with Ferrothorn. Just simply because it has such good power over the Cresselia and the Aegislash. And there's not much that they can do to it. Yeah, I'm thinking Ferrothorn Talonflame. With, well, obviously the Ferrothorn also being a very good counter to his Kyogre. I think I want to go with Mewtwo. I don't know. Mewtwo has so many things that are good against him. Like, the opponent has so many counters for Mewtwo. I think I'm trying to go with Kyogre and Ludi. I'm not sure, the Zapdos is really threatening. I've 90 seconds left. I think I'll go with Kyogre and Ludi for the rain and fake out pressure. Okay, so it leads with Kangaskhan Zapdos. Not my ideal matchup. I was hoping for some form of trickery with the Cresselia and Aegislash or Kyogre. So the Ferrothorn is not the best in this situation. I think I will just go for Ludi. Switch into Ludi. Oh, he's gonna fake out the Talonflame and Tailwind with the Zapdos. Oh dear. I think I'll just go with Knock Off onto the Zapdos and Quick Guard. Yeah, I definitely went for the... Oh, and he went with the Heat Wave! Oh, that was not the best play on his end, but it works out for me! Especially since I missed the Ferrothorn. Oh dear! Ooh. I'm gonna go with Kyogre here and try and set up a Tailwind. The paralysis onto the Ferrothorn is not ideal at all. Thunderbolt onto the Talonflame, return onto the Kyogre. That's pretty rough. I did get my Tailwind off though. Ooh. Kangaskhan's probably going to try and go for the Sucker Punch onto the Kyogre. So I think I'll go switch into Ferrothorn. I don't know. I want to Ice Beam the Zapdos and fake out the Kangaskhan. Oh, crits the fake out, the most useful crit in the entire game. Oh dear, we've got a Giratina with the Ghost Dragon typing. That is going to be a monster to take down. Oh, okay, I'm going to be faster, so I'll protect with Kyogre, expecting the Sucker Punch and Ice Beam onto the Giratina. Yeah, Sucker Punch comes out, and oh, Frozen Giratina! Oh, that may end up giving me a chance to win this game. Actually, I think I'll just go for a Protect again, and I think I'll just score onto the Kangaskhan, hoping for the burn. Scald does a very decent amount of damage here. This time I will switch out to the... Actually no, I kind of want to keep him in. I don't know who he's gonna... He might Sucker Punch the Ludicolo this turn. Oh no, let's go for an Ice Beam. And Scald the Kangaskhan again. Oh no, okay. Yeah, it goes for the return onto the Ludi. Heat Wave misses and freezes. Oh yeah, this guy is not having a good game. Oh no, this is going to be a bit of a hassle. I do not have the speed on anything here. I think my best play here is to protect, and I think yeah, I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball onto the Kang. I do not want the chance of this missing. Yep, yes! Oh, the plays! He protected his Kyogre. This is very good for us. Go for the Origin Pulse. Power Whip onto the Kyogre. Giratina is still frozen. My Kyogre goes down. However, this Power Whip should be able to take... Yep. Takes out the Kyogre. Okay. And that should be the win for us right here. Oh, he's thawed. Shadow Force. I guess I'll just go for the knockoff again. No! It didn't work. Oh dear. And of course Protect doesn't work for Shadowy Force, so that is GG. Even with his Heat Wave missing and the freeze, I was not able to pick up the win there. Maybe if I'd gone for the Iron Head instead of the knockoff, maybe that would have helped. I'm not sure. Oh well played by my opponent. I did not go into that game expecting the leads that he brought out, and that really put me at a huge disadvantage. Hello again, my name is Croeser, and this has been the first official episode of my thought process, as well as my first video here on YouTube. I already have a video planned for Bloons Tower Defense battles, and other videos on Pokemon, Clash Royale and WoW. If you have any suggestions for videos, be sure to leave them in the comments, because I'll be reading and responding to all comments on all of my videos. Also, big news in regards to my channel, over the next few weeks, I'll be working with Final Boss Loot to get some cover art and designs for my channel. They were actually the ones to design this really awesome Sydney Sweetings shirt. It's like one of my favourite shirts. They do some really cool designs, so be sure to check that out. I will leave a link in the description. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.